Love me if you don't.
That is recording.
I can't make my heart feel.
I did have a chance to watch some of the other ones.
What ones did you watch?
Well, according to your notes, Bethesda is the next thing.
It doesn't have to be next. we can skip to Sony if you want.
Well, according to your notes, Sony killed it.
I was very excited about Sony. I think that there's a lot of games that I'm excited about, and there's a couple of games that I'm very uninterested in.
Mm-hmm.
So, Shadow of Colossus.
Yeah. I never played Shadow of Colossus. I actually remember playing the demo of it when it was first. I was at like a Boston comic convention, and they actually had a demo of it out. And that was the only time I ever played it. I know it's widely regarded as a very good game.
It's like a cult classic for the, I think it was PS2, right? It was a PS2 game?
On PS2. And this just shows how much of a gamer I am. Like, oh yeah, that game, I never played the previous versions.
No, I mean, it's the same for me. I really wanted Shadow of Colossus when it came out.
You had a PS2, you said?
I had a PS2, but I never was able to get the game.
It's too violent in this household.
Yeah, my parents wouldn't buy it for me. No one actually did buy it for me, and that was at a time when someone would have had to have bought me a game because I didn't have any money, because I was... When did that come out? 2005?
Yeah, I wanted to say around there, but I feel like that's... It was a kind of a late release, so I feel like it was around there, but it could have been a couple of years before. I don't remember.
Even if it came out 2005, the latest, I was maybe like 12, so... No one was going to get me that game.
So 2005, I would have been, what, 18? 19, 18? You're a youngster.
Little boy. But I got this sweet dad mustache now.
You look older than me. Wait, if you watch this, come on, who looks older?
Go to your room.
Of course, sorry for anyone listening to this, you can't see the sweet mustache. But maybe we can post a picture somewhere.
Maybe this will, for just this one episode of the podcast, we'll just, this will be the image. But the trailer for Shadow of Colossus looked really, really cool. It looks almost like a remake, but like a really, really good remake.
I think it is a remake. I don't think it's just a remaster.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely not a remaster.
No,
they
it's
had a
definitely a
remaster for the PS3 already, so this looks like a remake.
I don't think it's like a sequel or anything, I guess.
No, yeah,
so
it's not a sequel.
It looks like a lot of the same scenes, but it looked really cool. They really made it look like the creatures were really, really big.
Because that's what sells me on a game is big creatures.
If there's not a big creature in a game,
I'm not buying that game.
Yeah, there's no reason for me to buy it. Which, speaking of big creatures, Monster Hunter was also announced.
Yeah, that one was kind of... Oops, sorry. That one was actually kind of a surprise for some people, maybe because mostly stuck to that console's handheld. I think the only Monster Hunter that was console came out was for the Wii. Was it the original Wii? Yeah, I think it was the original Wii. Could be wrong. It's either Wii or Wii U. I can't remember actually now, but that's the only Monster Hunter that ever came out for console, so now they're doing one on PS4, so...
It looks cool. I'm not interested. It looks a little boring to me.
It's a very grindy game.
That's what it looks like.
So.
It doesn't look like there's anything in it other than like catching monsters, and like I get it, that's the point of your game, but like...
But they sell a crap ton, especially in Japan. Yeah? They're huge sellers, the Monster
It's like, oh, let me go set this trap. Oh, I caught a T-Rex. Yeah. Like, I don't know. It seems like it's just going to be that over and over and over again, and I don't know. I hope it's not. I hope it's a cool game because there's a lot of people who are excited about it. But I guess also the same could be said for Shadow of Colossus. Like, oh, let me go climb this big thing and stab it in the head.
Shadow of Colossus is more had this artistic feel that a lot of people like to it, almost like an indie feel.
That's true.
And so yeah, I think that. But yeah, Monster Hunter is just like one of those things. It just sells a crap ton of thing. So we'll see, how it impacts the PS4 sales in Japan. Was it exclusive? I don't remember.
I think it was.
I don't remember if they just announced it at the Sony one or if it was exclusive.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I know Colossus was exclusive.
Yeah.
The other exclusive is a game called Days Gone, which I could not care less about.
This doesn't interest me at all.
That's it.
Don't we have enough zombie games? Visually it looks great, but the gameplay looks like there isn't enough to do. And I'm just going to be sneaking away from hordes of zombies all game.
It's like you
That was
took
my
the
opinion.
words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
It's exactly how I feel about this game.
Yeah, I mean it's just like another. It's like is a co-op zombie kind of game.
I don't care. I saw the trailer and it looked cool. It was a couple of characters talking to each other, and like the voice acting seemed cool. The sound seemed cool. Visually, like their faces like looked good, but it was just as soon as I saw zombies, I was like, oh, I don't care.
Yeah, there's so much zombie stuff out.
Yeah, and it just
Won't you ever get sick of zombies?
And it wasn't like a fun zombie game, you know, like Left 4 Dead was a fun game because you just like get 4 people together and start blasting through some zombies. It wasn't like this sneak around type thing.
Yeah, I mean that's what Last of Us was kind of. You snuck around a lot. I kind of want to play. It was off topic, but so now that I have my gaming laptop, I want to play like the GTA mods with zombies. I saw one online. It's just like the whole city is zombies and they're just doing whatever.
It's probably cool.
That'd be fun. Okay, so Monster Hunter was announced. There was also
SpiderMan.
There was SpiderMan. That seemed to be maybe the one people were most excited. That and God of War were probably the two that people were probably most excited about.
I've played Spider-Man games before. I had Spider-Man 2 on my PlayStation 2, I think.
That's considered a classic.
It's a really good game. I like that game.
It's even got Tobey Maguire doing the voice acting in it.
Does it?
I'm pretty sure it did. Pretty sure it did.
I mean, it was a good game, and we haven't had that's a pretty unique game for this whole lineup, because I don't think there's been like a good Spider-Man game in a while.
Well, Activision had a couple, but they were either hit or miss for the most part, it seemed.
Yeah. This one looked really good. There was that, like, the prompt thing that you don't like.
Quick time events?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seemed like there was a lot of that in the trailer.
Well, because that was totally a whole last-gen thing. Every game had to have some kind of quick time event, and yeah, whatever.
The fighting style seemed cool. It reminded me of like Arkham, like this improv of like the Batman series. Like you're just like beating the crap out of people and flipping around. I would get that game.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get it on release, but I'll see what the reviews come out with.
See a little bit more gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about God of War?
God of War looks cool. It's definitely different from the other God of Wars.
I haven't played any of the other ones.
The other ones are very over-the-top action, differing camera angles. This one seems to be kind of static, third person, which over the shoulder.
It's good for you.
Well, the other one was fine too. It wasn't none of them were first person or anything.
Oh, okay.
But this one seems maybe slightly more polished, but tame. Still looks like there's a lot of cool action, and it looks like it'll be good. Just the other God of Wars, you're flying up in the air and like chaining guys, and like you're hitting them as they're in the air and kind of stuff. So this one seemed a little more grounded. I do like that they're doing it in a different mythology. It looks like Norse mythology.
That's cool. He even has like the Thor hammer thing, where it's like his axe
axe
comes back to him.
But yeah, it's cool because it's out of the Greek mythology, which the original God of Wars were. So it'll be kind of interesting to see, and I'm curious how those universes like integrate. You know,
It's interesting to see like what the dynamic will be with like having your son with you. Like I wonder if he'll take part in any of the violence, or if you have to protect him the whole game. Those could be two very different games.
yeah. Or what if he's some kind of asset to you, like that he provides assistance in terms of powers
a little companion.
or other things. Yeah.
Dad, I got these knives for you.
Well, it looks like I think he has like powers of some sort, hidden powers of sorts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, God of War. I haven't played any, but really, I want to play this. This looks like a lot of fun, but he also has A son? It rhymed.
Undertale is a cool indie game coming to PS4. They announced a lot of VR.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not interested in VR so much yet, but...
It will be good for Sony in general, though, because they invested so much in their VR system.
Yeah.
And they, like, it was
They're
probably
the
why
only
they came out
ones.
with Pro, right?
Yeah, they're the only ones other than the Oculus Rift that are really prominent, I'd say, in the VR right now.
Yeah. The only one that seemed kind of lame was the one from, like, there was a couple that looked fun. Super Hot is an indie game that looks like it was meant for VR. But then there was that, like, did you see the Final Fantasy one?
Oh, the fishing one? Yeah. That looks so stupid. It's like Final Fantasy fishing. I'm like, okay, cool. They're starting off with the fishing thing. I'm like, oh, what else are you going to do? Oh, no, it's just fishing. I'm curious. How much are they going to charge for that game? I wouldn't even pay $20 for that game.
Why Final Fantasy? Why was
yeah.
that the theme that they were like, oh, you know what would make a good fishing game?
I think because there's fishing in Final Fantasy 15. But
Is there?
Probably. But, like, I don't... It's just... Why?
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was going to be, like, cool. Like, you can do cool shit and fight monsters and whatever, but...
Monsters of
just
the
like
Deep.
fishing. Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Fishing? Yeah. That's so dumb. I was just expecting, oh, they're just going to start with the fishing, and then, no, it was the fishing.
It's fishing.
Yeah, it looks fun.
The other thing at the Sony thing was that they showed more of, like, the next Call of Duties. It's like the World War II one, and then the other, whatever the hell.
There was
the
that
other is.
game...
Super Future Modern Fighter Call of Duty 7.
Well, I was going to say there was that other game, too, that, like, you're robots and you're sentient. You're like androids.
The Detroit one.
Yeah, it's called the game's called the Detroit one.
Yeah.
Because you're like the chosen one.
Yeah, and
Detroit.
it's also kind of like a Friends episode. The one about Detroit.
Yeah. Were you a Friends guy?
My girlfriend's a Friends.
I was a Seinfeld guy.
I really like Seinfeld.
Yeah, you can't like both.
The Office is my
You
big
can't like
one.
both New York sitcoms.
No.
Anyways, yeah, that was a game. I was bored when I saw the trailer for it.
The trailer looked a little boring. I hope that the game is more fun. I remember seeing a trailer a long time ago for that, actually. But
Some of my viewing though of E3 was slightly biased because I was also watching somebody else. I was watching a stream of somebody streaming it, and they're kind of just reacting to stuff as they do it, which is Maximilian Dude's channel.
Oh yeah.
Which part of that last video I posted was they're from the Yo Video Games crew. So yeah, I mean some of it was slightly biased, but yeah. Overall, you think Sony killed it?
I want the Spider-Man game. I want to play Shadow of Colossus. I want to play God of War. I want the Call of Duty World War II game because I'm a big fan of like World War II Call of Duty games. In general, like the trailer for it was just like what I expected. Like at this point, they pump out those games like nothing. So like, I don't have any high expectations for it. I don't have any low expectations for it. It's just going to be a Call of Duty game. Yeah, I have medium rare expectations for that game.
Okay.
But all in all, the Shadow of Colossus, the God of War, and the Spider-Man game might be enough to make me buy a PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
And then I can finally play. I've never played Last of Us. I'd probably get that game. I'd probably get the next one.
Yeah, actually, they didn't even do anything with The Last of Us 2.
There was a trailer a while ago for it, so I'm
There
surprised.
was just like a cinematic thing, I think, for the most part, trailer. The crowd at the PS4 one was awful. I don't know what it was, because in the Microsoft crowd, which we can talk about later, but the Microsoft crowd was like, they had people there clapping, excited. The Sony crowd was just like after it was announced, you just see people sitting there with like blank stares on their face, like, okay, that's a game. That's a game, cool. Like nobody really was like getting up on their feet excited. I don't know why the difference between the crowd, because I'm not gonna say that I thought Xbox killed it or anything like that. I don't think anyone really to me killed it. But it just, the atmosphere looked bad. I thought at Sony's end, especially like if you're watching that presentation, it just looked bad with the crowd. There was no hype with like people being excited. Like I remember when Final Fantasy 7 Remake was announced, people were on their feet, excited, happy, you know, things like that. I thought, yeah, this one was just like, ugh. Just like with these deadpan faces.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think. I don't know. Maybe they paid people in the audience to cheer.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe those fake protesters. I mean, sorry, fake crowd.